What's up, guys? If you saw my last video, I used Claude to build an entire water filtration company in under an hour. And well, people went crazy for the video, so I'm doing it again. But with one of the most classic, tried and true home service businesses out there this time. It is a painting company. And I picked Albany, New York as well, I hope I even said that right, but as the primary market because the housing stock is old, the winters beat up exteriors of buildings, and every homeowner eventually needs a fresh coat of paint. The demand is practically built into the city. But not only that, I don't know anything about painting. I have never even been to Albany, New York, and I really think this is going to test Claude's ability to go out and basically make something out of nothing. Just 5 simple prompts. What you're about to watch is the entire build. 5 prompts in 60 minutes from nothing to a painting company with a brand, a website, ad creatives, pricing, and a full 30-day launch plan. I'm going to show you every prompt that I used, every output that Claude gave me, and exactly how I would run this business without ever picking up a paintbrush. And at the end, I'm giving you all 5 prompts for free so you can do the same thing for whatever service business you want to build in whatever city you want to build it. So let's start the clock. Enough talking, and let's jump straight into it. You guys are going to love this one. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking on a very special challenge. We are going to use Claude, and in 1 hour, we are going to build a painting company, something I know nothing about, in a location I've never been to, just to show you guys what is possible. And then I'm going to take you exactly inside of Claude, show you the exact readouts of the prompts, give you all of the inside scoop, and at the end of the video, I will even give you these prompts for free for you to customize and use for yourself if you are interested in starting a home service business, as well as give you an exact roadmap of how you could do this for yourself. So let's start by going over what the goal is. We are going to be doing the market research, branding, website, ad creatives, pricing, and a go-to-market plan, all built live with Claude for a painting company in Albany, New York. The build order will be first market research, then brand identity, the website, ad scripts and offers, and then finally a go-to-market strategy. This is going to be an interior and exterior painting company for residential and light commercial. Interior repaints, exterior refreshes, cabinets, accent walls, light commercial, low startup cost, massive repeat business, and every homeowner needs it eventually, especially in a market like Albany. Albany's older housing stock means constant demand. Why this business? Look at these average job totals, $2,500 up to $8,000 per job. Repeat clients, yes, it's not super frequent repeat, but it is still repeat. And you could start this business for under $1,000, especially if you do it right. 5 prompts, 60 minutes. We are on the clock here. Clock is ticking, so I better get moving. Let's jump into the prompts, what they're going to look like, and what we're expecting Claude to do with it. And then I'll show you guys exactly what Claude built as we go through this as well. Here are the 5 prompts. First, we've got market research. What Claude is attempting to deliver with this prompt is a market size for the Capital District, top 5 to 10 competitors with pricing and review weaknesses, average spend by job type, target demographics and housing stock data, seasonal demand patterns for upstate New York climate, a 1 to 10 opportunity score with reasoning, and why this is important. Albany's older housing stock is a gold mine for painters, but you need to know who you're competing with and when the money moves before you spend a dollar. So this is going to be market research prompt number 1 out of 5. All right. Brand identity will be prompt number 2. Here it is. Claude is going to be delivering 5 company name options with Albany Capital District tie-ins, taglines and positioning versus local competitors, a full brand voice guide, a color palette with hex codes and usage for van, sign, and web, logo concept directions with icon and typography recommendations. And why this is important is because most painting companies look the same. White van, clip art logo, and a real brand will make you look like the premium option before you even show up to the estimate. Prompt number 2, brand identity. Prompt number 3, baseline website. We want a full responsive website with a hero section, services section, 3-step how it works visual process, social proof with reviews, guarantee, and trust badges, and before and after gallery and estimate request form. Why does this matter? Well, when someone Googles painter near me in Albany, your website is the handshake. Claude will build a site that looks like you've been in business for years in one prompt. This is prompt number 3 for the baseline website. Again, you guys, you can get all these prompts if you just comment the word build on this video. I will send you all 5 prompts for you to use for yourself. Jumping to number 4, ad scripts and offers. What Claude will deliver: 3 Facebook, Instagram ad scripts, 2 Google search ad variations, a launch offer with seasonal urgency, a referral program, and platform-specific audience targeting for the Capital District. Painting is a visual business. Your ads need to show the transformation. Having scripts ready on day 1 means you can start generating estimates immediately. This is prompt number 4 for ad scripts and offers. And then lastly, a go-to-market strategy. Now, this is a detailed week-by-week 30-day action plan with marketing channel priorities, pricing by job type, margin math, free and paid lead gen, including Thumbtack, Angie, Realtors, and other referrals, painting crew sourcing, vetting, and pay rates, and milestone metrics at day 7, 14, 21, and 30. This is prompt 5 of 5, our go-to-market strategy. Let's jump over into Claude, and let's take a look at prompt number 1, where we're doing our preliminary market analysis, and then we'll look at what Claude built. All right, so here we are now inside of Claude. As you guys can see, this is a brand new chat. No, nothing. I just said I want to use this chat to build a brand new home service business. I have specific prompts for the 5 stages for a YouTube video, and all the further directions that you'll need will come from the 5 prompts. That's it. I understand. I'm ready to go. Great. Let's grab prompt number 1 and throw it in here for our market research. Prompt number 1 is in. Now I'm going to let this thing load, and then we will review it here together. All right, prompt number 1 is generated. So here we've got our Capital District painting market analysis. We've got market size and growth trajectory. So reached $28.2 billion in 2025. Massive. Capital District TAM estimate, 906K people in the population. So slightly smaller population. Slightly lower home value, but estimated the residential painting TAM at almost 300 million a year, with additional commercial at 70 million, putting this somewhere around 350 to 260 to 350. Wow. Older housing stock, very important. Shorter repaint cycles, higher ticket sizes, premium pricing power. Here are top competitor analysis: CertaPro, 518, KMB, Albany, Keith D, Roselle. Cool. Patterns, slow response, most unanswered under 24. Claude pulled this for me. This is not me. This is Claude, guys. This is why I want to show you guys how incredible it is to have tools like this at our resource. Websites look like 2015. No video, no calculator tools, no proof content. Average spend by customer. Single room versus a full home, exterior, interior. I mean, you're looking at crazy ticket sizes. I mean, these commercials, obviously, this is a big commercial, but 75K plus single jobs. Target customer demographics. It's giving me areas. It's giving me the type of people. MSA level demographics, age of housing stock, seasonal demand patterns for upstate New York, exterior seasons, interior seasons, some other additional things that we could sell as well. Front load exterior capacity, May, October aggressively, pre-sell in interior work, and sell cabinet refinishing and light commercial. Push maintenance touch-up packages if you want repeat revenue during slow periods. 7 out of 10. Again, we're getting it's strong. It's not incredibly amazing, but it's strong. Says competition is wide open. It's fragmented. TAM is healthy. Barrier to entry is very low. Marketing opportunity, the incumbents are asleep. I love that. Yes, good market, beautiful. Here's what's working in our favor. Here's what's working against us. And all of this pulled from one single prompt, guys. The long and short of it is the operator who combines A, the branding of a premium firm with B, the response seat of a modern service business, and C, productized offers with D, a subcontractor remote operator fulfillment model that keeps margins intact during the off season. You already run the playbook. The market rewards it. Bottom line, launch it. The ceiling is a $2 to $5 million brand in 24 to 36 months if you execute the remote home service mastery framework here. Boom. All right, we're going to jump back into the slides, and then we'll be back here for prompt number 2 soon. Beautiful. So we have our proof of concept for the Albany Painting Company. Now, let's jump into prompt 2, and let's see what Claude will actually build for us, starting with the brand. All right, the company name, color palette, logo direction, tagline, brand voice. Let's jump in there and let's see what Claude created for us that an agency would have charged us $5K plus and taken 6 weeks for. We're back and we're ready for prompt number 2 here. Let's paste this right in to Claude and let's send it away. I'll see you guys when this is done generating. All right, we're back here now for the brand identity. Prompt number 2, Capital District Premium Painting Company. All right, option 1, Hudson Line, Fort Orange, Ironclad, Capital Goat, True North. Let's run with Hudson Line. I'm not from Albany. I don't know anything about that area, so I'm going to trust Claude's instinct on this one. Premium feel, deep local ties, timelessness, scalability, and ownable visuals. Love it. The rest of this document assumes Hudson Line. Beautiful. Tagline, crisp lines, clean work, on time. Gotta love that. Those are all 3 things that I want from a painting company that I'm going to hire. We've got alternate taglines if we want. We've got a positioning statement. Premium residential and light commercial painting company built on 3 promises our most painters break. We show up when we say we will. We protect your home like it's our own, and the finished work is the kind your neighbors ask you about. Other painters will quote you. We'll deliver the job worth talking about. Love it. We've got a brand voice guide here, speaking specifics, not vagaries. We use we, not I. Active voice always. Numbers build trust. Love it. We never apologize for our price, but we always explain our value. We're not the cheapest and we don't pretend to be. We're worth it and we show the math. Love it. Words we use, craft and quality, time and reliability, relationship, team, promises, word we avoid, weakness, fillers, cheap signals, jargon. Love this. All right, here's our tone by channel for phone, text, email, written estimate, website, Instagram, Google reviews, yard signs, sample language test for different scenarios. Love it. So again, sticking to our professionalism and preciseness. Color palette. Got it. Love this for the brand. Navy, cream, blue, warm stone, burnished copper. Beautiful. Green, alert red, pure white, ink black. Love it. Van wrap idea, yard sign, website, uniform. I didn't even ask it to do any of this stuff yet. This is crazy. Painting logo, primary logo. Love it. What to avoid, everything. Summary, what this brand communicates at a glance. The moment a homeowner sees the van pull up into their driveway, clean, premium, not a guy with a truck and a ladder. These people are organized. They're going to charge more, but I'll probably get what I pay for. The moment they read the tagline and the moment they see the finished work, that's the brand. Everything above is engineered to deliver on those 3 reactions. Love it. All right, guys, we're jumping back into the board. I'll see you in prompt 3 next. I love the branding. Now let's jump into step number 3. This is always my favorite. The website. Claude is unbelievable with the web development, and it's going to take the brand from prompt 2 and plug it into prompt 3. Let's see with Claude what we can build for a hero section, service grid, before and after, how it works section, an estimate form, and how we can do this for $20 a month Claude Pro subscription when this would cost us $5,000 for a web development agency. Let's jump back into Claude and look at prompt number 3. Prompt 3 is in. Just pasted it right here. We are underway. I will touch back base with you guys once we've got this generated. This one is always my favorite one. never ceases to blow me away here. And all I can say is, wow, prompt 3 is done. We built it as a single self-contained HTML file. Perfect. You could obviously push some of this live if you wanted to. So what's in it mapped for your brief, the header, hero, services, how it works, before and after gallery, social proof, about, contact form, footer. Again, this was all made for a company that doesn't even exist yet. And we've only been working for 15 minutes. Even with the pauses in the video for you guys, it's probably been 20 minutes. Let's open this up a little bit more and let's take a peek at it. I mean, this website looks beautiful. I did ask it to make just a single page website, so that's what we're working with here. It gave us all 5 of our services. It gave us starting prices. We have a get quote feature that's obviously not built just yet. And I don't want to open that external links yet, but keep going. 3 steps, no surprises. And this is unbelievable, guys. Obviously, just even like 30 minutes of iterating, you could make this perfect for you and your company. But I mean, look at this. I literally have fed it nothing. You've watched every single word I've put into it. These prompts are 2 paragraphs long, which you guys will get all of them at the end of the video if you want them. But unbelievable. Wow, look at this. Super beautiful branding, super sleek. I love the color choices. I love the design elements. This is an absolute slam dunk home run if you ask me. Wow. Let's jump back into the board and then we'll be back for prompt number 4. Those websites literally never cease to amaze me. Now let's jump over into prompt number 4. Like I mentioned, this is our ad and offer structuring. So we're going to have a pain point ad, an offer ad, a seasonal ad, some Google ad variations, a referral program, and a bunch more to help with finding our first customers here. Again, we're going to have this done by Claude all in under 60 minutes. Let's see what Claude can do with our offer structure, creatives, and the ad angle that we're going to take. I'll see you back inside of Claude. All right, we're back. Prompt 4 going live now. Let's do it. I will see you guys once Claude is done. Oh, it's generating right away. We'll give it a second and then we'll review it here together, all right? Let's take a look at prompt 4 here together. So we've got our launch ad and offer playbook. First, we've got Facebook and Instagram ad scripts here. We've got a pain point angle with the primary headline, primary text, CTA. We've got a seasonal angle. Again, same thing. Primary concept, headline, text, CTA. We've got a direct offer angle, which I always love. These are always my favorite types of ads to run for home service businesses. Here's some creative production notes. And again, you guys will get access to all these prompts to do them yourself, or you can pause the video at any time if you want to read more into this. I just want to make sure we're moving quickly through it. Next, we've got Google search ads, a couple different variations with headlines, target keywords, descriptions, site linking extensions, call out extensions, snippets, and then more variations. Beautiful. Now here we've got our launch offer here. The offer is the Hudson Line First 15. First 15 homeowners who book a project receive free in-home color consultation, 10% off your first project, and you'll be locked in at 2025 pricing through October with the Hudson Line Ironclad Guarantee. I love that. $100 off your invoice for every day we're late. Amazing. Once 15 jobs are booked, offer closes, no exceptions. Real urgency, scarcity is measurable. Anchor price makes the discount feel premium. Rate lock is the hidden hook. And the late guarantee is the trust builder. Love it. How to promote: Instagram, GBP, email, yard signs, website, Google Ads. Love it. Nice. And here's a secondary offer for the Hudson Line Summer 12. Referral program structure for rewards for both the refer and the referred. CAC on referred leads. Love it. Here's a breakdown, how to track month 1 through 6, 6 plus, and then year 2 plus, so month 12 plus. How to activate existing customers. Love it, with a strategy for asking for the referral, what not to do with referrals, some tips for audience targeting on Facebook. Love it. Custom audiences to build in Meta, lookalike audiences, Google Ads audience layers, custom audiences again, more custom audience ideas, just moved in homeowners, historic home neighborhoods, pre-listing sellers, spring cleaning engagers, next door Albany home services searchers. Love it, love it. And a launch week execution order. If you're launching on Monday, here's what to do in order. Day 1, setting up Biz Meta Ads Manager. Day 2, Google Ads. Day 3, posting the launch offer. Day 7, you're doing your first optimization and killing any bad ads. Day 14, we're doing custom audiences from the early traffic. Day 21, we're building our first lookalike. And day 30, we're doing a full review with expected baselines. I love this. This is a great go-to-market strategy. And you know what? If anyone is sitting here thinking, oh, this is not going to be that fast, it's not going to be that, this is a baseline. You run with this however you want. Customize it for your business, your budget, what it is, how you're trying to do it. This just built you a whole baseline, and you've only been watching this video for like 20 minutes at this point. So we're going to jump back to the board, and then we'll come back for our final prompt number 5. And now we're going to take a look at prompt number 5. It's going to include our go-to-market strategy, plus our pricing, plus a bunch of other things. We'll take a look at this. This one is the one that actually takes us from idea and gives you a plan to put it into fruition. So I always love prompt number 5 here. Let's take a peek at what Claude can generate for our home painting company in Albany, New York. I'll see you guys inside of Claude for the 5th and final prompt here. Guys, we made it back for our final prompt number 5. Here it is, pasting it in and letting it go. And we will be back in 1 second once this is done generating. All right, we have made it to prompt 5. This is our 30-day go-to-market plan for Hudson Line Painting Co. Here it is, week-by-week action plan. Week 1, infrastructure and legal. Love it. This is where we're doing legal and financial foundation, domain hosting email, GBP, directory listings and citations, operations stack, sales enablement over the weekend. And all we're looking for at the end of week 1 is that we have everything set up and we are on our way. Week 2, first jobs and crew sourcing. We're going to start sourcing crews, and we're going to start our first price aggressive offer. Maybe if you want to give yourself 2 days to source a crew before, that's also fine. Day 10, we're looking at realtor outreach. Day 11, property manager outreach. Day 12, interior designer and general contractor outreach. And day 13 and 14, we're just looking for a first job outreach. Maybe a family member, a friend, a neighbor, someone you can give a great discount for, just to get a win on the board, a job in the books, and start to get some momentum. Love it. Week 3, first paid leads and first job execution. We're launching paid ads. We're hopefully getting our first job executed from the following week or the previous week. Then we are looking for our first review. I would say stacking some reviews on the side, friends and family if you can. We're adding some content creation from real work that we're actually doing. We've got a next door push and then a realtor follow-up. You can do a follow-up of all of these people from week 2. Love it. Great idea. Stay on top of mind there. Week 4, systemize, scale, plan month 2. First optimization cycle, building the content engine, activating the referral program, partnership scale, week 4 number review, and then planning month 2 over the weekend. And then you're setting the momentum, and there you go. There's your first 30 days with some success metrics, some goals you can set for yourself. We've got some marketing channel priorities, Google Business Profile, local SEO, realtor and partnerships, Nextdoor, Google Ads, physical marketing, Meta Ads, referral program, organic social, Thumbtack, Angie, home show, direct mail, billboards. These are all great ideas, things that you can implement. Obviously, understand what your budget is and what you can afford to do before you start pumping into everything. Month one budget recommendations, pricing structure, and recommended margin math, showing a gross margin at 38 to 45%, making up to $700 per job. And that's on the interior single room. On the interior full home, up to $3,000. On the exterior repaint, almost up to $3,000 as well. Cabinet refinishing, $2,600. I mean, really high margins, really strong. Commercial sales cycle is obviously going to be a little bit different. Targeting will be a little bit different. Gives you some blended math on your 15 jobs per month and how it takes you only 15 jobs to get up to over $20,000 in monthly profit for you as an operator. Lead generation strategies. I mean, this just goes on and on. Subcontractor sourcing plan. On and on and on and on and on from here. And a lot of this stuff is some sneaky stuff. Sherwin-Williams Pro Desk. So smart. So smart. Look at that. How to vet crews. Payout structure by job types. Payment mechanics. Quality standards the crews must meet. Your legal protection and the protection of the client's property. Prep, application, cleanup, failure points. How many crews to have on the bench. Love it. Milestone and success metrics. How you know that you're on pace. Day 7, day 14, day 21, day 30. Red flags at day 30. Love this. Revenue below 20K at 30 days means you're behind. That's hilarious. I love the speed that Claude thinks we can move with. And if you have this type of hustle and energy, it's definitely possible for something like this to be done if you are really pushing the envelope however possible. Your honest read on month one is that month one is hard. You'll probably lose money on paper once you account for your time. Your goal is not to be profitable in month one. It's to build the infrastructure, reviews, portfolio, and crew relationships to make month two through 6 absolutely crush. Capital District painters who are doing $2 million plus in revenue right now took 18 to 36 months to get there. With this framework, you can cut that to 9 to 14. I love that. Talks about the boring stuff, making the whole system work, and the market analysis prompt proving that Albany is a good market. Brand 2 prompt gave you the differentiated identity. Website in prompt 3 is a real conversion asset. Ads in prompt 4 are ready to launch. And prompt 5 gave you the plan, the execution layer. You have everything that you need to go. This is amazing, guys. This is why I tell you that you need to be taking advantage of all of this information and resource. Look, we did all of this in like 30 minutes of total time here, way less than an hour. This is amazing. We're going to jump back to the board and finish up the video here so that if you're like, hey, I don't know how to do painting. I have no idea how to get these subcontractors. I don't know how to apply this information. I can give you some actionable next steps. So I'll see you back on the board and we'll finish up there. Wow, if you are as impressed as I am with what Claude was able to generate here for us in now, I think a total of, I don't know, under 30 minutes of total time here. But you're thinking, who does the painting? How does this model actually work? Well, I have a model called the remote operator model that myself and all of my partner clients use. I'm going to break it down for you right now and give you the details if you're interested in actually starting this business, but maybe you don't live in Albany, New York, or maybe you don't know how to paint, or maybe you just have a day job and you don't have the time to do this. Let's talk about the remote operator model, because if you don't want to be up on a ladder painting houses, you don't have to. You need to know how to sell and manage the jobs. So the remote operator model works like this. A lead comes in, ads, Google, a referral, whatever. You sell the job, estimate, close, and schedule. A crew paints. You have vetted subs that go and actually handle the painting. You quality control and follow up, and then you keep all the margin, which could be 30 to 50% per job, even based on the numbers that Claude gave us. So you focus on handling marketing and lead generation, estimates and sales calls, scheduling and crew dispatch, color consults, customer experience, financials and growth strategy. All this can be done from your laptop or your cell phone. The crew handles the prep, prime, and paint work, their ladders, sprayers, and tools, their insurance, their vehicle and transport, job site cleanup and protection, before and after photos and videos for your portfolio. Your subcontractors will love you because they otherwise would not have been busy, and you are filling their calendar up with good work. Your customers will be thrilled to pay you because you have given a brand, you've given an identity, you've given them an awesome customer experience and connected them with awesome painters who, as far as they're concerned, are just the fulfillment arm of your company. And the math on what you can actually make is crazy. Here's a simple exterior example with $400 to $800 in actual materials and paint, $1,200 to $2,800 of sub crew labor. This will kind of depend on the size of the crew, the difficulty of the job, how long you've been working with them, how much volume you send them, all that. You could mark this up easily 35 to 55%, and your client could pay $3,500 to $8,000, meaning you could be making in profit anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 on these job totals for one singular exterior painting job with this exact business model, the remote operator model. The key thing is here, you don't need to swing a brush. You need to know how to run a business. That's the model. There are plenty of people out there who know how to swing a brush, know how to paint, are excellent at their service delivery, but they don't know how to run a business, and they would love to partner with someone like you to help bring them more customers and fill their schedule out. And you're giving the clients a better end user experience. Your markup is 100% earned and deserved, and you own the brand, you own the leads, and you own everything, rather than just acting as a marketing agency for someone else's painting company and getting an hourly rate or a small commission on the jobs. You control the business, you control the operations, you control the flow of the cash. So now, if you're actually interested and you're ready to take the sauce and run with it, you can. Just comment the word build below and I'll send you all 5 prompts for free, the exact prompts that I used to build this entire painting company in under 60 minutes. You've probably been watching for only about a half hour, and you can take this now and you can run with my prompts and build whatever business type you want in whatever city you're located in and go and run with it. You could DIY this. You watched me build this painting company in an hour. Take the prompts, pick your city, and do the same thing. Painting is one of the lowest cost businesses to start, and there are a dozen plus other great home service verticals that have a need for more good, high quality companies and have plenty of margin when the model is run and operated correctly. Now, if you're looking to build a service business, but you don't want to figure out the fulfillment, the subcontractors, operations all alone, you don't want to just, take this YouTube video and go and test and do trial by fire, and you want to partner with me, I am always taking on new partners in the entire United States. I have a link below in the description of this video, homeservicepartnerprogram.com/info, where you can watch a full explainer video on how my partner program works, and you can figure out if launching a home service business in your market partnered with me makes sense for you. This is a no-brainer for so many individuals that have started. We have started over 400 locations, over 100 direct partner locations all over the US, and I would love to partner with you on a location in your home service market as well. Whether you are going to DIY this or you're doing it with me, 2 tools I recommend every single home service business use. Number 1 is Jobber. We use Jobber as our CRM. It's for scheduling, quoting, invoicing, payment processing, follow-up. You can direct text your customers. Jobber is an unbelievable tool. I use it for literally every single one of my home service businesses. And I have a link in the description of this video where you can get a free 14-day trial to test out Jobber, see how you like it. And if you start a Jobber subscription and you send me proof, just DM me on Instagram at Parker J. Smith. I will give you a free 1-hour consulting call to help you grow whatever home service business it is that you are working on. And lastly, if you want to get legal and get organized before you get yourself in trouble, whether you've been running a business or you're starting a brand new one, I use Doula for all of my entity formation, tax, accounting, bookkeeping, etc. You can get an LLC set up in minutes. You can use all of my coupon codes. I have a link in the description of this video for Doula as well, with custom 20% off coupon codes, free expedited service, and a bunch of other stuff if you want to set up a real legitimate company with Doula and not leave yourself open to potential headaches down the road. Guys, I appreciate you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, comment the word build so I can send you over the prompts. And if you guys want to see me build another business, maybe a separate service business in your home area, comment it below and let me know, and maybe I'll just build one of them. I appreciate your time and viewership as always. Again, make sure you sub to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.